Yo, what up guys? Welcome to the fucking video. Today I'm here on Pier 57 outside of the Meatpacking District in Chelsea. Behind me you can see the little island, and then behind that you can see the World Trade Center and the financial district. And I believe over here is Hoboken. Don't quote me on that, I'm probably fucking wrong. It's hella windy. I have a mic band-aided onto my chest. It's the Apple headphones. My mic died. Let's get into the video. Today what I want to talk about is motivation. How do you get it? How do you keep it? For me, motivation came, and for most people in game, motivation came from some hardship that happened in their life. Something went wrong, they broke up, they lost a relationship, and now they're fucked, and now they need to meet people. This is exactly what happened to me. I was in like a talking stage, long distance, needy relationship that was not good. It was the only girl in my life, so I was trying very hard to keep her around. Eventually it ended, and I started playing video games and being sad and depressed. And then at some point I snapped and decided that I needed to do something to actually meet girls, or else I was fucked and I was going to die alone and scared and sad. For most people, this is the case: a breakup, or they just realize that they're fucked. And then you just need some strong motivating factor to actually make you start doing cold approaches, make you start learning game. The majority of people will never do a cold approach in their life. So you need something strong to happen in order to take massive action and do something very fucking scary. Okay, so that's like how the initial motivation comes about. How do you keep it? How do you keep that motivation in the beginning, even though you're not seeing results? For me, in my first 3 months, I actually didn't even go on one date. I got like a couple numbers here and there, but no real results were coming from my cold approaches. So how do you do it for 3 months straight, and just keep going until you see results? For me, I'm pretty stubborn, so I just kind of keep doing it, and as long as I know that it works, then I'm down. I just keep going. A lot of people who actually start doing cold approach, this could be the case. A lot of stubborn, ambitious people get into cold approach. So I could see that being the case for a lot of you guys. A lot of the times it's the only option as well. If you don't do it, you're fucked. If you don't do it, you'll never meet girls. If you don't do it, you'll literally die alone. If you never talk to girls or learn how to change who you are and become attractive, you will die a slow, painful, and sad death, which is a lot of the case for probably a good portion of you as well. However, do not be scared. You can change who you are through cold approach and become a different person and learn success with women. Okay, so that's kind of how the initial motivation comes about. How do you keep motivation even though it's hard, even though you're not seeing results? If you tried to go out as a beginner and base your success off of getting laid, you will lose motivation very quickly. This is actually what is kind of happening, I realized, to me. Over the past couple days, I had sort of an annoying weekend, a little bit of a rough weekend. It was like my first, I'm starting to get into a little bit more of night game. I do love night game now. I'm a big fan, but I haven't really done it before in a way that is sustainable. I used to go out and get very fucking blacked out and just hammered and kind of stumble around and hope something happened. But now I'm not doing that. Now I'm trying to be more consistent, and do it in a sustainable way that, one where I'm not getting super drunk every fucking night. Yeah, so it's been a little bit interesting, just doing night game a few times. I went out 3 times I think since I got to Manhattan, in like a way that could potentially get me laid actually, and it went pretty well. We ran a little bit of a good set the first time. Next night got really close to pulling, ended up not working out. Let me make sure my mic's recording. Are we still on? Yes, we're still on. Okay, cool. And then Saturday night, Sunday morning, I actually did pull, but I didn't get laid. So it's a little bit frustrating. But essentially what's happening is I'm basing my success and like my image that I have of myself, and the way that I see myself, and how good my game is, I'm judging all that based off of getting laid, which is actually not something you should do, especially if you are like newer in game, or even like you've been in the game a while. Why? Because getting laid is actually something that you can't control. You can do everything right, you can have perfect game and still not get laid. You can, you can't have 100% success rate. That would be kind of insane. So you can't always, base your success off of something that you actually have no control over. Getting laid is there's a lot that goes into it. There's two people involved. You can't have control over another person. So you can't base your success around that, or else you'll lose motivation very quickly, because you'll do everything you think is correct, but still not get laid, still not see the results, still not have the success. So the way that you keep motivation and stay motivated, even though you're not actually seeing results, is you focus on just making progress. It's like a video game. They don't start you on the final boss. Level 1 is not the hardest level ever. Level 1 is you go kill some goblins or something easy. You get a new sword, and you call it a day. You have to do the same thing with game. Game, there is no levels built out for you like a video game. You have to do it with game. You have to look at your own game and be happy with making some progress in whatever direction you're trying to go. So when I was first starting out, I would focus on just, doing something that I was like a little bit scared of. Talking to 2 girls, telling a girl she's cute, pushing her away maybe. Just making just 1% progress, making a little bit of progress and being happy with that, and knowing that it's leading you in a good direction and it's going to keep you motivated in the game. Consistency matters more than anything. If you're able to do things that will keep you motivated and keep you doing something that will help you, then that is more important than anything. If you keep doing it, you'll keep getting better, you'll keep seeing results, and you'll just get better and better. And that's how you do it, is you get yourself to be able to keep doing what's hard over and over. If you do it on and off, you will not see results, you will not be consistent, and you'll probably fall off at some point. So the way that you help yourself to be consistent and stay motivated to even be consistent, is you just set small milestones and be happy with making a little bit of progress. So maybe it's, the easiest way to improve at game is actually just focusing on one thing. So this kind of goes hand in hand. Improvement, motivation, consistency, they all kind of go together. By just incremental progress is kind of the key to everything. Small progress. This is also within your control, and something that you can actually, base your success on is, did you do the thing that you have control of, that you're trying to do to improve at game. So don't base your success on if you got laid, because that's out of your control. Base it on how your game is right now, and are you taking small steps to improve your game. So just do one thing at a time. Focus on literally go out, do your 3 interactions, do your 5 interactions, but maybe in each of them, if you're scared to talk to 2 girls, maybe go talk to 2 girls that day. And then be happy with that little bit of progress. If you are trying to do more evaluation and you want to put her through a little bit of a screening process, then ask her some questions. Wait, what do you like to cook? What's your favorite, meal to make? Do you like to cook? What did you study in school? Okay, that's cool. Wait, you're not one of those girls that studies all the time though, right? You like to get out? Okay, cool, I like that. Wait, you seem kind of crazy. You seem like a good kind of crazy. So just implement one line that gets you a little bit further, and that is the key to staying motivated. And that's probably the key for the majority of people watching this video. So don't get discouraged if you don't get laid. Don't get discouraged if you don't see that big win and big success. Base your success off of things that are in your control. If you would like help with your own cold approaches, check out the links in my description. Thank you guys for watching.